Today, I will relive my biggest trauma in my art journey. This is 速写. 速写 is part of Chinese art college entrance exam, one of the most stressful art exams in the world. Last time, I re-experienced how to draw a portrait. However, if you can recall from that video, you will know that the exam has 3 individual parts. And today, I will re-experience the second part of the exam, the quick sketch, a quick head-on. I failed tremendously. I will draw the same photo in 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and finally, like the actual exam, an hour, following the exam rule exactly. At the end, you will see the comparison and how we mark it. I found this reference photo and I'll use the same photo for the 3 following drawing I will draw in this video. And the first drawing I'll use 5 minutes and the timer is right there. Before we start, actually, I would introduce you about the materials I'll use. Oh, there's 2 pencils I'll use. One is 2B and another one is 4B. So 4B is softer, so I would start with 4B and I'll do the detail with 2B. But I'll see if even the 5 minutes one would actually need switching different pencils. There's also a kneadable eraser. It's probably better to use a hard eraser, but I can't find it again. So let's just stick with this. And let's start the timer now. To start, you need to roughly figure out how the 2 person gonna fit into this piece of paper. And I haven't drew this for many years, so I think I'm worried that I'll fail this challenge. I mean, it's not even a challenge, it's what I'm supposed to do every single day for a whole year. Now I forgot it all, so let's see. Have 2 minutes left. You kidding me? I have no idea how I put this through that year. No memory at all. And it's really bad. It's really bad. If you can't feel the tension right now, it's really bad. I mean, I don't even need to do the exam anymore, but I'm still really stressed. Okay. Okay, there's no way. Oh my god. Oh well, that's how I went. The first time after 5 years, haven't been practicing. Well, I started with the shape way too slow and I started with the face. I thought I could manage time, like I couldn't. It's literally like I started with the face, kind of fine, and then I ended up with this. Yeah, okay, that's 5 minutes of my sketch. And that's a complete failure. And now I'm gonna try the 15 minutes and I think it will be much better and take it as a lesson. As don't put it under my name, I'm ashamed of it. And now it's the 15 minutes one and I feel way more confident about this. Because last one was a disaster, I have to admit. I think 15 minutes would give me a good amount of time to actually do 2 people. And let's start now. Same thing, I start with 4B and we start from a rough shape. And this time I'm gonna do way quicker. When you do the shape, you sort of see the 2 people as one object, so you don't separate them. And you do get a whole line of motion, like, I mean, the central line of the whole body. Like the old man is facing left, the girl is probably more towards the right side. And see where the shoulders at. The shoulders of the old man is aligned with almost the head of the little girl. And the hip. That's the couple of things you always need to find first. And because I ran out of time too quickly last time, I'm just gonna start right now. I remember when I was in art school, this sketch is never ever my strongest part. It was actually my weakest. So I'm probably showing a quite terrible example, especially I haven't been doing this for 6 years. But maybe just take it as entertainment. And I just received a comment from my last video when I'm recording this, and I heard a lot of suggestions on how could I improve my last drawing, which I actually really appreciate. And I do hope that I can receive more comments like that. And I think that will actually make me feel like I'm doing something really worthy and I'm doing something that everyone can see me. And I really appreciate it. Don't be afraid to tell me, hey, you actually suck. Because I know, okay? It's been years I've been doing this sort of painting, and I do know how that's gonna go. Yep. I think the most challenging part of the quick sketch is, of course, the time. Like, I'm personally a person who has major anxiety when someone gives me a really tight timeline. So yes, I never did well at it. Well, saying that is something you do need to focus on when drawing the outline. Like those kind of drawings, like shoulder, knees, are the things you probably need to push harder on a pencil, because that's like you just emphasize the joints. That's gonna be a really entertaining video at looking at how bad I felt at this exam all over again after 6 years. I think after this video, I will re-educate myself all over again. It's quite embarrassing. It's literally super embarrassing. It's just how much I fail at this. Oh well, the time's up and the result, yeah, it's really terrible. And I don't even know how do I pass the exam now with the thing I have right now. And I would say when I was in that school, most of the thing is about muscle memory, and apparently I have none left. Yeah, that's what caused it. And I guess we will just push through anyways, because I am curious about how would I do if it's an hour. So let's see. And finally, this is a real mimic of the actual exam, and we will have an hour to finish this, and it requires much more detail. And based on the 2 failed examples, I am quite nervous. I am proving myself a pretty much terrible artist and a painter, so what's gonna go worse? Let's start the timer now, and we will see how I go with this 1 hour drawing the same photo. I actually shaped both of my pencils because I found that it's probably one of the problems why I was performing so badly. But anyways, starting with the basic shape again. I do have a bit more time on finding the shape now, but I am not gonna waste too much time on it. But I probably am, because I'm pretty bad at a quick sketch. Yeah, I should have admitted it earlier. I'm doing this challenge. In this 1 hour, I do need to switch between these two pencils, and hopefully it'll go well. I'm nervous. I think the notes that I will give for today, for this video, is please don't follow what I do now. Because you're supposed to hold your pencil like this. That's how you can capture it quickly and correctly. But I know I was doing pretty bad. It makes a difference when sharpening the pencil with knife. A huge amount of difference. It's way easier to use, way easier to apply volume, and way easier to get a big area of thing done at a short amount of time. Which you definitely should do, actually. Look at the difference it makes. Well, and hold your pencil correctly for sure. Don't learn from anything that I did today. It's terrible, terrible. I'm ashamed of it. If something's really dark, make it dark. Like, make it dominant. Cause this old guy doesn't have hair anymore, so like there's no way you can make a dominant color. Just do wherever you can be dark. Like eyeballs, like his half opening mouth, that would work. I was definitely too confident in myself. I thought I could manage it, like I've been also doing drawing here and there for the past year. I totally neglect the fact that I haven't done it 6 years and how much that could affect me, my muscle memory and all of that. Also, time management is really important. You give different way of drawing this and different amount of information based on the timeline you've been given. And I am not the best person to say this anymore, like I acknowledge that. And I'll probably find some research that and I'll tell you a more reliable way. And I'm just showing you how it's been done as a reality of a person who's never been really good at it and haven't been done it for 6 years. And I am trying my best. I am open to suggestions and criticism, and I would love them. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Just say, hey, you're terrible. Because, yes, I know. I forgot how physical a quick sketch is. I'm literally sweating. And when it's in an actual exam, do sharpen more than just one pair of pencil you need, because I ran out of my 4B and now I have to use this to finish this. That triggers my terrible memory. I think this quick sketch is purely just muscle memory. It's all about practice. Like, the only way to get a higher mark and be able to do it in a short time is to get your muscle memory build up. As an artist, or you sitting in front of the screen right now, it's probably not the most practical, business effective way to do it, and you would much more prefer a certain kind of way to express. And this is completely just practical and completely just muscle memory building, exam aimed. Nothing wrong with it, just not currently useful right now as an adult. And this is the final result of an hour work. And I'll show you a comparison later. I'm tired, I'm gonna head off now. Now I completed all 3 of them. I have to admit, I've gotten a bit rusty over the years. Let's cut things short and see how I managed to do it after 6 years. You can tell the huge differences in completeness across the 3 drawings I've done under the different time pressure. However, there's one thing in common, is that they all have shown a lack of perfection and line work. I'll explain later, but firstly, I found those criteria online and I put them into a table. But due to timing, I'll only be marking the 1 hour one as it is the actual exam mimic. Firstly, body proportion and structure accuracy. I would say that's probably the only part I can actually get some credit from. Despite the messiness shading that you can see proportionally, I have done a decent job. I do see the left leg of the old man is a bit too slim. There are other flaws as well, but let's be nice to me. I would give myself an 80. Secondly, the perspective. Their knees are the parts that are the closest to the eyes, and everything else has been proportionally smaller from the foreground to the background. Therefore, I'll give myself an 82. Thirdly, characterizations are captured mostly on face. However, there's a huge lack of texture on their clothes. The old man is wearing a striped polo shirt, and the little girl has a yellow t-shirt with a cartoon character on it. Those are the characterizations required for an hour-long quick sketch, and I failed tremendously, so unfortunately, this has to be a 65. And remember, 60-something in Chinese culture is very shameful grade. Next, overall composition and completeness-wise, I think the composition is okay, but the completeness is very lacking. So for each of them, I'll give it a 75 and 60. Coming to the 6th element, the line work, as I said, it has been a disaster. Well, this is all about muscle memory, and when I was doing this attempt after 6 years, I haven't practiced before, so you can see the most realistic results. Not every artist is good at drawing everything. The line work on the sheet is very dull. There's a lack of control at using pencil, and I have been using it in a wrongful way, so I must fail myself on this. I'm giving it a 52. But the good news is I can make up some emotion. I captured the motion of 2 persons dozing off on a bus correctly. The little girl leaned towards the grandpa. 80. And coming to the value, there's no obvious lighting in this drawing. Thus, the ambience and the overall atmosphere have been compromised greatly as well. I'll likely be giving 2 65s for both criteria, and the final result is 69. Oh no. I completed 2 stages of the Chinese Art College entrance exam so far, and the results have been horrendous. After 6 years, I have lost all my muscle memories and basic skills, especially when I was doing this 1-hour quick sketch. I was sweating because I couldn't stop for 1 second to relax the muscle on my hands. Maybe you can't tell, my hands were hurting after a while holding the board and drawing using force. But there's still finally one last part of the exam, acrylic painting, which I used to get the highest mark on it. I will explain it in the next week video, and it will mark the completion of this e-cal series. Let me know what you think of this exam and how terribly I am enjoying in the comment, please. I have received a lot of support from you, and I really appreciate that. I will still put on a list of tips on how to draw a quick sketch. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next week. Don't forget to hit a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, so you can check out more of my upcoming videos related to Chinese art experiences. If you want to keep watching, here's a video that the algorithm thinks you might like. I'm determined to push out more and better quality videos every week. Bye!